We are live. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Let's rock and roll. My voice is a little shot after the mentorship from talking so much. So forgive me on my voice right there. Welcome, everybody. Tuesday class as always. We are going into Trading 101 class series as always. And today's topic you see right there, which is fear and greed, which is two of the emotions that are causing you to not hit sell. Let's go into the series as always. Welcome, everybody. Ulysses, good to see you in the chat. I see you, my brother. What's up? I see Wisdom. What's up? Hello, Professor. I'm ready to learn and I'm ready to teach you. So we're going into it right now. The connection is good. We are excellent. Flood the chat. Let me know what is your biggest fear when it comes to trading. Let's go. Flood that chat right there. What's up, John? I miss you, my brother. I miss you. Good to see you. John F. right there went from the Zoom mentorship to the in-person. What's up, Ronnie? Ronnie, finally good to see you. We got Melissa, Brittany, great mentorship. Brittany from Canada. Okay, cool. That's the Brittany. Brittany Arts. Brittany Arts. I'm glad you like the mentorship, Brittany. I appreciate you. Let's go. Damian Moore, Rock, Raj. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody. Ronnie Miranda. I know. So, it's crazy, guys. You see Ronnie Miranda in the chat, the live chat right there. He's been active for so many years on my page, and I finally met him. Savage JP just landed, Professor. Glad you landed safely, my brother. Glad you landed safely. Mentally, I'm still there. What's up, Olga? So let's go into it. Flood the chat. Answer the question. Let's go. Ulysses, lost money, lost my freedom, hit sell. Okay, cool. So he's answering the question about fear. Losing money, losing his freedom, learning to hit sell. Elena and Tony, I'm good, thanks. 2003 mentorship, Rock. What's up, Rock? Rock, when you coming back? I miss you, bro. You got the best stories. You got the best stories, bro. When you come back to November? Come on. Come back. It's free for you. I miss you, Rock. Come back. I come back, my brother. I lose, now I'm scared. Fear of losing money. Listen, let's go into it, right? Let's go into the class. This, by the way, I got my crypto pillow right here just to let you know. I didn't forget, November I'm coming. Fill out the form, Rock, on the secret Instagram, the highlights. Go on the secret Instagram, go to the highlights, it's a form. Fill that out and click that you write November. That way you get dropped in the group chat, Rock. Come back, man. I miss you. Come back, come back. So I got the pillow right here to show you. I didn't forget about crypto. So let's go into it. The biggest issue with many of you is greed. By the way, everyone, flood the chat. With everyone right now should be answering that question. Flood the chat. And I love YouTube. It says I'm not live. I'm live because I see the comments and they're answering my questions. God, I'm just... I can't with the YouTube, man. It works when it wants to, but I know I'm live because they're answering my question. I was on IG like a loser. Ella, this is the real chat. Hey, David. Appreciate you. Everyone watching on IG, get off of it. Get on the YouTube. That's where I'm actually paying attention. It wasn't working for me at first either. Brittany, this is the issue when I go live. Like when I'm late sometimes, these are the tech issues I deal with. By the way, mentorship students from September, check your group chat. I dropped a link, a video. I dropped a private video for your class. Please watch that. But let's go into it. Greed. This notion of greed, wanting more. This notion of fear. Fear and greed. When you're in that trade, this is what's going on. But when you want to go deeper into the conversation, when the candles are moving, what do you see in front of you? Flood the chat. When the candles are moving, what do you see in front of you actually take place? Let's see who can figure it out. Let's go. Trading fear, not following trading plan, jumping into trades without analysis. Tomas, you should bring that pillow to class next time for Jan Carlos. Hope he's in chat. He was blasted. Blasted. What's up, Moxie? Moxie, you got the book that you won last week? You won the book. No, you didn't win the book. Sorry. I gave you my book for free. What am I saying? You won the book. I hope my free video call helped you, Moxie. Ilana says a battle, price action, floating money, a war between the bulls and the bears, battle the buyers and sellers, pick your side. I like that. What's up, Sal? Go deeper. I want deeper than that. We're scratching the surface. Let's go deeper. What is happening when you're looking at the charts? Made money on paper trading today, but emotion got in the way with real money. Stop the paper trading nonsense. One contract, one share. Brittany, thinking it'll only go the way you want it. Telling me the direction in which the buyers and sellers are going. People making or losing money. It did. Green all week. Baba. Let's go, Moxie. Praise God. A story. Candle says a story. Nope. Go deeper than that. Riaz. Buyers and sellers. Go deeper than that. Go deeper than that, folks. Come on. What are you seeing? A battle of your emotions, whether you're happy with what you got or trying to get more, hoping to go your way. Go deeper than that. Come on, let's go to the smart board. You guys are not going deep enough. Come on. Flood the chat. What is happening here? What is happening here? Let's go. Flood it. What is happening when you see that? Let's go. Let's really go deep into this conversation. Come on. Let's see who's going to get it. I'm excited to see who will get this answer. I'm excited to see who will get this answer. By the way, I'm in the mood to do a video call after the live ends. I'll tell you how that goes. I'll tell you how that goes later. But excuse me. By the way, when this live ends, the chat box is your notes. Use the live as your digital notebook. That's what I want you to do. So you know there's a live chat and the regular chat, the comment box. Use the comment box as your note section. Take down notes, hit enter. Use that as a note section. Let's take this live class to another level when it comes to the conversation of learning. Not the live chat, but the comment box as your digital notebook. So whatever you're learning, type it in that comment box, and that's how you'll learn. By the way, I'm acknowledging the YouTube live, not the IG live. You guys got to get on the YouTube already. Come on. Can't go live on TikTok. I'm still banned for talking about... I'm not going to even talk about it. Whatever. We got 1 month until you know what. I'm not even going to say the word ELECTION. I'm not even going to say that. Let's see. Volume, indecision. I see chop. Depending on what side I'm on. Hitting sell, buyers versus sellers. I bought your book for my birthday. Got it today. Hope to do your class one day. Let's go. Debo. Those are scared. Those who are scared. And while those patient at things, a clear exchange between fear and greed. Basically, JP got it. He wrote a long answer, but he got it. A lot of you were close, but what you ultimately see is this. What you see is a battle between greed and fear. What do I mean by that? As the candles, you know what? I'll just use today's day in the market. So I trade futures, right? I trade the SPY. Now, if you notice, MES, micros. So if you notice, the market was heavily overextended and it fell extremely aggressively today, right? What was it? Fear. What were people ultimately doing? They were selling positions. And what did you see? It fell drastically, stopped, bounced, fell again. Isn't this what ultimately happened? Flood the chat. Isn't that what ultimately happened today? Flood the chat if this is what ultimately happened. Again, forgive the voice. I was talking non-stop this weekend. So my voice is shot. My voice is completely shot. So, boom. Flood the chat if this is what you truly see happening. And then I'll go deeper into the conversation. Red gives me greed because you like shorting, David. Selling, profit taking. They were taking profits from last pump. The VIX is key on days like this. True. Yes. Buy the dip. 100%. 1000%. What kind of trade do you do now on the SPY? Options? No, futures. I made so much money today on this in movement. You made a little bit, Eric. Stop saying you made so much. Don't talk like that. Evil eye. You made a little bit of money, my brother. You have nothing to prove to nobody but you. You made a little bit. I love red days because it's just another opportunity to wait for your setup. That's the conversation you need to understand. This is it. All you see on the chart, if you want to go deeper into it, is that happening. You see greed, as you see what I wrote, greed and fear. And that are the same emotions going on inside of you. Oh, the dip is happening. I want to buy the dip. I want to get the dip. I want it cheaper. That greed kicks in. When you know damn well you should be waiting for it to stop falling, go sideways, look at your multiple time frames, and then find a strategic way to enter. Not randomly buy the dip. Not randomly buy the dip. Buy it strategically. That's what you truly need to understand. Once you have your edge, by the way, daytradeprofessor.com, free trading course. Use that and go live your life. That's all you truly need. Use it. Then if you want to and you're serious, then you get this damn book that has everything. By the way, I know today's October 1st and a lot of you have been DMing me about the pre-sale stuff. Oh, so let me just let you know. So for the pre-sale, the just hit sell poster, cloth, not paper, the mat that you see on my table. So I know I said the pen. So hear me out here. So usually when I shower, I have deep thoughts, right? This is the pen. I was going to do the pen, but this is the issue. And understand this from a business perspective or a human being perspective. Majority of the human race are completely morons. They are clueless, right? Stay with me. When you buy this book, the new book, when you buy the new book, when this comes out, right? You're going to get, if you get the pre-order, when the pre-orders come out, just check the Instagram. You'll get the mat, you'll get the just hit sell poster, and I said the pen. Now here's the issue with the pen, and I realized this last night. Two things can happen. In shipment, the ink could get damaged, the pen, and the ink could explode. And I become the villain of the story. Somehow, it's my fault. Second thing it could happen. When you want to write it out, the ballpoint could be damaged. I become the villain of the story. Because the human race, like I just said, majority of them are clueless morons. Instead of saying, oh, the post office, or it just happens, I become the villain of the story. So unfortunately, pens are not happening anymore. Except 2025 mentorship students merch bag. For you, yes. But not the shipment anymore, because anything could happen. And I'll tell you a story that happened one time. I actually even have this DM saved. So this person bought a book, this one, and sent me pictures, was going back and forth with my book team. This person, a dog, ate a piece of it right here. Not the book, the packaging of the book, and slight damage. Went crazy on my book team. Oh, I want the resent book. Look what happened to the book. And she's like, how is it our fault? And I said, if the issue gets too escalated, I'll talk to them. Tell them to DM me. The guy DM me saying, look at my book. This is your fault. Can you send me a new book? I said, if the neighbor's dog ate your book, how is it my fault? What do I have anything to do with this? So do you see what I'm saying? The guy eventually got blocked. Different conversation. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. So when I put things into perspective, I don't want my team to have migraines. I don't want my team to have trouble. So just because of a few morons in society, the pens are off the page. The pens are off the page. I don't need the headache. So, by the way, that's a true story. I have the DMs to prove it. Boom. It was a great class this weekend at your mentorship, Professor. Thank you for always being transparent and honest with us. It's what we truly need. Of course, Tomas. Why did you stop trading penny stocks? I already spoke about that. I tried to buy the dip and got a ghost pepper and got burnt. Ooh. Chris, you know not to buy the dip randomly. Come on. Penny stocks harder. Don't setups every day. Locust can be too expensive. Main reason, David, is slippage. Yep, there he said it. Bad slippage within a large account size. That's why. Ulysses, no, I want one. I know, Ulysses. I know. It is a really nice pen and it's metal and very heavy. Boom. Click the like button, please. Thank you, JP. You have to have short locates for pennies. He has a point. People are inconsiderate. That's the problem, and I don't need the headaches. What are futures? Google it. What do you meant, David? What broker do you use? Jesus Christ. Why is SPY futures? Everything. You could Google these easy questions, by the way. Thank you, David. Everything's an answer can be found in the book. The link is all in the description below. All right, back to the point. Fear and greed. As you read right there, fear and greed is everything. Let's bring you closer to me. Come here. At the end of the day, what you need to truly understand, Ethereum. At the end of the day, what you truly need to understand is there's an everlasting battle that happens on the screen. And that's all it is. Fear and greed control the market. Nothing more, nothing less. No matter what you say. And I could tell you historical references, right? 2000 market crash. The dot-com bubble. The virus. What happened during the virus? The minute news was spreading about lockdowns in March of 2020, what happened? People were selling their positions. Why? Fearful. Oh my God, this is happening. Let me pull my money out. And it caused a cascade, a domino effect of effects, of sell-off, until the federal government came and started printing money to boost up the economy. And that's what they did. Do you understand what I'm saying? People are like, Professor, everything worldwide was so bad, but the market just kept going higher and higher and higher. It's all fear and greed. Once you keep that in check and understand the psychological aspects of the market, you will become consistent much faster than a lot of traders out there. I'll share a conversation I had with the Medina brother, Breno, yesterday after we did cryotherapy. He wanted to have a talk. And we were pacing back and forth and he was asking for advice. So I gave him my time, my love for my mentorship student. And we went deep into conversations about his brother, about his father who passed away, and other personal things I won't go into right now. And what I want you to understand at the end of the day, everything falls on how you're doing in your day-to-day life. You know this to be true. Many of you, when you take a trade, your first trade is always phenomenal. Why does trade 2, 3, 4, and by the time you get to your 8th, 15th, 20th trade, some of you degenerates. Again, you know what you're doing right and wrong. You're not children. You're not children. You know exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it. You just refuse to hit buy and sell. You refuse to just hit sell. Why? Because you don't truly understand your place on what level you're on. This poster has it, by the way. You are your worst enemy and you know it. Because at the end of the day, the market is battling. Come on. The market is battling. Fear and greed is running the market. But fear and greed is also running you. What do you decide to be that day? Fearful or greedy? Which part of you are you going to let win? Which part of you wins that battle ultimately? Those days of greed, when you get overly greedy, what happens? Flood the chat. When you get overly greedy, what happens? Flood the chat. Let's go. Let's go. About 6 weeks ago, Holland. Yeah, listen, check the tracking number, message my team, DM me on Instagram, or just go to the link in my bio, scroll down, contact me, book. They'll let you know. They'll let you know. Wisdom said, greed, loss, you start losing, slaughtered, you lose it all, you get smoked, lose, you ruin yourself, you end up losing. You either make a bunch or lose a lot. Liz says big loss. That's what ends up happening when you become overly greedy, which is in your DNA. It's again, by the way, I know some of you message, when are you going to, why haven't you, people, I've said it multiple times, but again, I know. I could say this much, you hear this much of this much conversation. My mates put the Quran after I've been gone for 3 months. I've checked this entire house. I don't know where it is. I might have to buy another one. So I usually like to end it with it, but I can't find it. I've checked closet after closet after closet, and nowhere to be found. I have 3 living rooms in my house. I have freaking 3 kitchens. I have so many closets. Do the math. Don't know where it is. I tried, but I don't know where it is. So I'll have to buy a new one. So boom. Greed. The point of the Quran is, it says it. Man gets 1 valley of gold. He wants a 2nd valley of gold, 3rd valley of gold. It's a never-ending battle. It's a never-ending battle between your greed and your fear. When you become too fearful, chat, what happens? When you become too fearful. For example, like I said, my voice is shot because of 3 days of the mentorship. We're talking so much. Someone's going to DM me saying, are you okay? What's wrong with your voice? I literally said it 10 times. The human race is a fascinating batch of people. I swear to God, it really is. Really is. We forget every day is a new day. A win yesterday doesn't mean anything about today, 100%. I blew my account today. Wisdom, goodness. Use the free course. Did you try the free course? Ulysses, watchers. Breno. What's up, Breno? Thank you, Professor. The conversation we had really helped me out more than you could have ever imagined. I'm grateful for you. My brother, I'm grateful. Stop it. First, I appreciate you, of course, but I'm grateful for you. Remember what we talked about. Your brother is thinking about becoming a Muslim. He's going to order the Quran to your house. Have those nightly readings. I know you live in Florida. He lives in Puerto Rico. Have those nightly readings with him. Remember, Breno, me helping you, God helps me. As a Muslim, just by me smiling, gets me reward from God Almighty. So me helping you, now that you're my mentorship student, I just want you to excel. You know, think of me, I would say think of me as your brother, but I'm your mentor. I think of you, like we spoke about, like my kids, like all of you, my students, my mentor, my kids. I just want to protect you, and I want the best for you. I ultimately want the best for you, Breno. Well, I want the best for all of you. But like your brother said, Armand, you and I are very similar in a lot of aspects. So boom, we'll gel well. We'll gel well. Too fearful means missed opportunities. 100%. Too fearful means missed opportunities. What is that saying? No risk, no Rari. I don't like that example, but I know it connects with the kids because Breno likes car. Breno owns 6 cars. He's very into cars. He's about to buy some kind of Porsche. I don't know about cars, but I'm just using an example because Breno, no risk, no Rari. I don't know who said that, but you have to risk it to make, what is it? Risk it to make the biscuit? There's a million risk things, right? Without taking a risk, you're not going to make money, but that's where risk management comes to play. Ulysses, you become more aware of the situation and what are you doing? Thanks, Professor. Agreed, David. Fear, you don't take initiative to make a change by taking the risk. Chris, every time I see your name, I miss you, bro. Chris Cape Cod, I miss you. People don't realize how genuine Professor really is until you meet him. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Did not go to work just to put all the information I got yesterday in a clean notebook so I can get better, Professor. I like that, Carlos. I like that. Moving the information to a clean notebook. I like that. Get too scared to trade when we are fearful. Yeah. Gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Carefully Of course. Breno, LOL. Wait, Breno, why are you saying LOL? What was the joke? What did I say? Latin United Music. Yes, sir. Saluting. Peace R787. Bro, you gotta put a name on your YouTube, bro. PR8. What is that? Eric, I want the best for everyone, but as humans, we are too predictable, and as a result, most of us will not succeed in trading. It's the hardest thing in the world to do. Let's have Eric. It's the hardest thing to do. Really? Really? Construction workers. Construction workers are the hardest working human beings on earth. They build up society, literally, from the top down, from the bottom up. They are the hardest workers. You only have to hit buy and sell. In my opinion, what's harder? Working 8 hours of your existence to make a minimal $250, $150 a day? Or sitting comfortably, no commute, no boss, no co-workers. Excuse me. No stupid ass meetings, no nonsense. And you just have to hit buy and sell. Let's be realistic. Social media has tainted the name of trading into making you think it's complicated because you have analysis paralysis, because you choose to view something as simple as trading as the most complicated thing it is when it really isn't. Find your edge. Find someone who's actually doing it well and execute on that, and just execute it 6 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, futures market. Saturday, futures market is closed. The future market opens 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Monday to Friday, it's closed at 5 p.m. only Eastern Standard Time. You have all 23 hours to trade the market. You say it's hard? You've been lied to, my friend. You've been taught the wrong way. It's not. You are just struggling to hit sell because you're missing pieces of the puzzle and you can't connect it well enough to truly understand what you're doing. So you equate it to being hard. Go work 8 hours at a miserable place on a 1 hour and a half commute to a place away from your family if you have one, away from your children if they're little. What a struggle that might be for you parents that have to leave it with a daycare worker or a nanny or whatever the freak you people have to deal with. What's harder? Being away from your new child that was just born while they scream for you to go to a miserable existence that you hate? Or sitting and actually locking into something that could print it while you get to spend time with that one child that you created? Or that spouse that you love, that you want to spend time with, or that family member that's sick, that you need to help and you need to be closer to them because they need you. You just don't have that fuel in you to hit sell. You're just not serious enough. Cortez, when they came to the New World, the Spaniards, they burnt the ships. So the few Spaniards that were there could go against the natives, the Aztec, the Incas, the Maya, go against millions of them and destroy them. Because the Spaniards, the conquistadors, were strong enough to take them down because there was no going back. There was no other option. That's how they're able to take over the New World, the Americas. That's why you Spanish people in South America, Latin America, Central America speak Spanish. Because a handful of Spaniards decided that this is it. There's no going back. Where you choose that you will keep your fear and greed in check. You chose to say that, you know what, I'm going to stop funding my account because I'm tired of losing and refunding. Tired and refunding. Tired, losing and refunding. You eventually wake up and say, enough. Oh, I have the money. I'll work a little more hours to pump more into the account because you chose not to. Because you chose to not manage your risk properly. Because you are the enemy of your family. It's not the other way around. You go around looking at random traders posting nonsensical things and thinking it's reality when it does nothing for you but screw you over at the end of the day. I'm going to go deeper into it, but I'm not, because I already got in trouble for saying too much last time. So I have to be very careful, unfortunately. I'll try to talk in words, but I want to chill right now because the algorithm is really against me because of what I said 2 weeks ago. Wake up to the fact about this. Whatever your name was in the chat, who said that, it is not that hard. You choose to complicate things when they're really not that complicated. Stop it. majority of you human beings, I swear to God, this is why I'm building my campus is only like under 5 acres. But I'm buying a 20-acre lot. Why? Because I want to be as far from this human race as humanly possible. As far away from you degenerates of society. Majority of you are. Let's just be realistic. You know, one thing I told Breno that I liked. That I said to him, you know, I like that so many people don't do well in trading. It's a badge of honor. It's a badge of honor for those of you that do well. You should hold it like the soldiers have their medals, going down for fighting all the wars and doing what they're doing. Because you made it out of the trenches when many people did not make it out the trenches. You made it out of it. How beautiful is that? You come back out of the trenches with PTSD because so many soldiers were fallen. So many traders and people that you knew didn't make it. They gave up. Why? Because they couldn't handle the heat. The battle was too much for them. So many of them got wounded. So many of them are scarred. So many of them got the headshots. They were taken out, deleted. Why? Because they didn't manage their position well enough. I will give you the formula. I will give you the full equation. And at the end of the day, I will use you as a weapon, my students, when the school is built. You will be a strategic asset to me in the long run. I am playing the long game. People that are scamming, cheating, deceiving, and winning ahead faster than those showing you the right way, those saying risk management, candles, levels, multiple time frames. Don't go crazy. I'll meet you on the other side eventually. Keep that in mind. I appreciate all of you for joining me on the live. We'll be back live on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Everything is what you need is in the description. daytradeprofessor.com. I will never DM you on TikTok. I will never DM you anywhere. At the end of the day, just know when you're being taken advantage of. Some of you are clueless humans that just get taken advantage of because you're clueless. You're greedy. You think someone's coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. Doesn't matter who wins next month's ELECTION. I can't even say that word anymore. Doesn't matter who's gonna win. Nobody is coming to save you. Did you not see what happened in America, North Carolina, that storm that hit? I think it's Hurricane Helen. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. You are the only one that should look after herself. Nobody is coming to save you. Wake up to this reality already. They care more about Ukraine and the other nation. I can't say the name because I'm going to get in trouble with the algorithm. We're giving billions of dollars to 2 nations that are not America. Last time I checked, they're not a state of America. They didn't protect Maui, Hawaii when it happened, and they ain't looking after their own. They do not care about their own. Stop getting so caught up in who's going to win next month because they will do nothing for you. Nobody cares about you except your mother. Even if you don't see eye to eye with her, best believe she cares about you. May peace be upon you all. I will see you all on Friday.